Dear Slab City Diary, April 2nd, 2025. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending where you're watching from. So I was out gathering some building materials, and I came across this cool-ass green rock. I never saw a rock that was green. I don't know how this translates across the camera into the screen and stuff, but there's a lot of... It's like green. It's a natural rock. I don't know why it's green now. Interesting. Got these building materials here. Heck yeah. And I found... Look what I found. Haven't opened it yet, so we're going to do an opening, grand unveiling when I get back. I found another case of something I don't recognize. Ugh. Ugh, gotta climb up this mound. There we go. Ta-da! Here we are, folks. Putting this over here by the road. Oh, that's louder than I thought. Look at the beautiful scenery. I mean, seriously. So gorgeous. Let me zoom in for you. Zoom in. There you go. Chocolatey. Yeah. Give you a little 360 action. Sorry I'm panning so fast, but get it panned. Yeah. Guess I'll go get that. I'll go get the car. Bring the car down here now. So right along here is where I found Honey Bunny and Big Dude. Right up there a little ways. Actually right around here, because they were pretty much across from my driveway. So right around here somewhere, they were huddled. I couldn't see her. Her back was to me, and he was in front of her. I was over there. And I came over here. The canal would be different and everything from then, but and I followed the tracks. There was only one set of dog tracks that went that way or came this way. And there were two dogs, and one of them was wet. So I suspect that he fell in, someone chucked him in, expecting that she would follow him to save him or whatever. I don't know. Whatever is a terrible situation for two awesome dogs, but yeah. Oh, there we go. Chocolatey goodness. Chocolatey goodness. Nesquik ain't got nothing on these mountains. Yeah. Birds. If you don't know, this is Highline Canal. For those that don't know. Mexico is that way. Comes from there. Basically. Really close to it. It goes down that way. There's a diversion right here. I think it goes to those tanks that you saw in the pan around. Those tanks. And the reason why it was a big deal that the dogs were grabbed when they were, depending on their abilities in the water. The water level is about similar as it was the day that I found the dogs. So, this is what they would have been dealing with. it wouldn't have been a good thing, you know? And then same thing over here. I mean, if they went down this one, then who knows where they go. They don't come out at the other end. As you can see, if you go under here, you're fucked. You are not escaping that. Who knows where you end up. You end up dead. I don't know if you can hear any of that, but... And I guess, I don't know what's in between the water and that, but could come out there. But in any case, I'm glad they didn't go in the water any more than they did. Over there's the solar farm, one of the solar farms for the, I don't know, it might just be a solar farm. It might not even be for the natural gas plant. Powers the plant. Look at the size of these sandstones. These suckers are big. These are big. One of these days I hope it'll find one of these and find some fossils in it or something, you know? It just seems like it should be a fossil in there. Hey, look at this one. It's like an L shape. What kind of craziness is this? Rocks in L shapes, you know? Sandstone is so cool. I'm sure you heard me say that a couple times. But, I mean, look at the size of this thing. It's at least 8 feet across and probably 10 feet wide at its widest. Here's an interesting thing I saw, or I'm looking at. You can see the layers of it. Layers of the sandstone. Like, how many years does it take to make one of these? I'm sure Neil deGrasse Tyson knows. He knows everything. But that's cool. I like that L-shaped stone. This one's got a little bit of a shape to it. Pretty sweet. Let's go see what's over here. Nothing. Oh, there's a wash over there. Let's go check out this wash quick. Walk with me to the wash. You miss these things if you don't look carefully enough. You just skim across the surface and you don't see nothing, but when you get close enough, you realize there's more than meets the eye. It's very windy. Well, it's not very windy, but there is a breeze. So hopefully you can make out what I'm saying well enough. Yeah, see this little, it's not really a big wash, but you know, you definitely wouldn't want to have anything in here. You wouldn't want to be here when the water came through. I just love the topography of all this stuff. It's just so cool. The way it shapes itself and it cracks, and it's just neat. Down there's a little tunnel. You know? One of these times I'm going to come down here when it's flooding down here. Well, I'm not going to come down in here, but I'm going to come close enough, safe, and then, you know, it's just cool. It just deposits everything, goes on its merry way, washes out over there, goes over there, pisses off the solar farm guys and the county workers that have to handle the road, because it always washes the road out. Some doggos were out here. Well, maybe they were dogs. Could have been coyotes. Coyotes. Do you say coyote or coyote? Coyotes or coyotes? I'm going to get stuck in that. They'll fuck up your day. one of these guys. See? There it is. I'll just take it just because. Oh, what's this? Oh, nothing. Nothing. I'm sure there's a lot of critters out here. Kind of go around here on the edge of this cluster of bushes and trees and take a peek. Oh, fuck yeah! Golf ball. If you didn't know, people, I'm collecting these. So if you have golf balls that you don't want, community members that see this or pass it along, I'll take them. If you want to get rid of them. Yeah. This one's still got the cap on. Ugh. This stuff is just sand. Once it gets wet, it gets harder. I can't get it, guys. It's just, that's what happens to plastic when it sits in the sun. There we go. Intact. That was fun. Digging. A lot of military action. Oh, there goes some lizards. A lot of military action today, as you might be able to hear over the wind. Oh, this poor guy. He didn't make it. I can hear them, but you can't ever see them. There's where all it all pulled up when it pulled, but I guess it's pulled up dirt when it came over the side, or they dumped it here. If you don't know, when it flooded in 23, that canal that I was showing you, look at that. The water flooded the canal and filled it back up full of mud. They had to come dig it all out. That's what a lot of this is. This embankment here is the dirt that was in the canal when it flooded. Piece of wood. Piece of wood. Ouch. Ouch. Nice big tire over there. Pretty tree. Another pretty tree. Even though it's the desert, still beautiful stuff out here. Lots of beautiful stuff. You have no idea. Beauteous. Anybody need a bucket? See how deteriorated this is. Pretty deteriorated. Oh. Alright guys, I'm gonna pause this for now and I'll be back.